Hi there guys, it's Eastwood for Life Fan here, back with another Movies Pickups update video. And it's been a while since I've done a monthly update, but this video is going to be a summer movie pickups video of what I picked up in all of summer, June, July and also August. So there's a fair bit to show. Some of the editions I will just briefly go through, and if there's a collector's edition or two I might sort of show in full depth, as I don't want this video being too long a video. So like I said, it's quite a bit to go through, so let's check out what I've picked up in the summer months of 2025. So to the update, and the first stack of TV series and a movie are actually unofficial releases dash bootlegs. Obviously I'd love to see official releases of these TV shows and this movie, but the only way to get them is through sellers out there in the community who do put these together. And a big thank you to Craig, Bumpers Movies, for making these, because most of these I think are Netflix exclusives or maybe Paramount. But the first one is Godless, which is actually a Western TV series from I think 2017, a 7-episode series about a young outlaw who's on the run from his mentor, and he hides out in New Mexico. Yet to check this one out, but I've been recommended this TV series, and it's just a one-off. It's just a 7 episode series of Godless, but I've heard very good reviews on this TV series. The next one is Your Honor. Huge fan of Bryan Cranston, loved him as Walter White in Breaking Bad, and this went on for 2 seasons, and this is season 1 and 2, about a judge who protects his young teenage son. By accident he kills another teenager, and he does his best to protect him. Great actor, Bryan Cranston. So I definitely look forward to this TV series, which is only lasted for two seasons, but I am hoping that this has a proper ending, as some TV shows do get cancelled due to ratings and cost. But yeah, looking forward to checking this one out, Your Honor. And the next Netflix exclusive is this documentary, Arnold, which I did catch a bit of this documentary about Arnold Schwarzenegger. I think this does play in 3 parts, where they talk about his bodybuilding and fitness career plus his Hollywood career, and then obviously Arnie did go into politics. Huge fan of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And this TV series, which is a mini series of 6 episodes, which I've actually started watching. I watched the first 2 episodes last night, about a female Colombian drug lord, Griselda, played by the beautiful Sofia Vergara. I'm really liking this TV series. I think if one is a fan of Narcos, because it does have that sort of feeling of a Narcos TV series, but quite surprising to see Sofia Vergara in this role. I mean, I've always known her as being in that TV series, was it Modern Family. So yeah, obviously they used a lot of they changed the look, and it's loosely based on a true story, Griselda. And then I did get some more bootlegs from Bumpers Movies. This Western, I think there is a DVD release of this, but this is kind of a Blu-ray burn on demand. The Harder They Fall. You do get Jonathan Majors is in this, who was one of the stars in Creed 3, and also Idris Elba. This western's been out, I think, 4 or 5 years ago, but yeah, certainly an interesting one, and I've heard good reviews on this western, The Harder They Fall. And the last two series that Bumpers Movies made for us are ones that came out this year. 0 Day, starring Robert De Niro and Angelina Bassett. I think this one's a political thriller. Huge fan of Robert De Niro, and I think this one is probably just a mini series of 6 to 7 episodes. 0 Day, guys. If you've seen this one, do let us know. And this TV series, which is going to get a season 2, Mobland, starring Tom Hardy, Pierce Brosnan and Helen Mirren, about 2 crime families who go at it and they go to war. I've heard good reviews on this one, and with a great cast like that, it definitely caught my eye. Mobland. So guys, any of those TV series that you've watched, please do let us know, because I haven't got Netflix or any of these streaming services, but obviously I heard about them. I checked out the trailers and the reviews, so I wanted to see them myself in physical media copies. So to the official Blu-ray releases that I purchased in the summer months. The first one, we're going to go through a few westerns, is a Euro western, Hudson River Massacre, and this is a I think it's an American release from MVD. Yeah, this one's set in Canada, starring George Martin. It's more of a Euro western than a spaghetti western. I picked this one up dirt cheap, so let's check this one out. George Martin did do quite a few spaghetti westerns in the 60s. The next one, obviously I've got many copies of this. I got this for a trade package from my good buddy Jace, which I did show in a previous video. This Via Vision Australian release of A Fistful of Dollars and For a Few Dollars More, another edition, and I will be revealing my dollar movie collection in a video upcoming. So yeah, nice release from Australia, and sent to us by my good buddy Jace, all the way from Australia. And a few spaghetti westerns that I needed to upgrade. This one, a German release, The Moment to Kill, starring George Hilton. He's done many spaghetti westerns, and this is a media book. It does come in a Blu-ray and DVD. They do have the Wild East version of this, and villain there on the back, Horst Frank, also starring Walter Barnes in this one. It does come with a English audio, and these media books are very nice, from Germany. Don't mind picking up now and again. George Hilton made many spaghetti westerns, and you do get these original poster shots. Most of the spaghetti western movies were marketed as a Django movie. Yeah, The Moment to Kill, first time on Blu-ray with a English audio. And another spaghetti western which I upgraded is The 5-Man Army, which is kind of like a Men on a Mission spaghetti western, starring Peter Graves, who he was in the TV series Mission Impossible back in the 60s. I'm sure it was. Also Bud Spencer is in this one, and I'm pretty sure that Dario Argento wrote the screenplay for this. And yeah, first time on Blu-ray in this media book edition. And it does have several movies cuts. You get a comedy version, you get the theatrical version, and also there's an extended version. Bud Spencer, yeah, I mean, he's made many comedy movies. This one doesn't have a comedy feel to it, even though there is a German comedy cut. But yeah, The 5-Man Army, very good spaghetti western. I always have a lot of fun with this one. So I've upgraded my got rid of my DVD to this German media book, and I think there is 3 covers of this release, and it does come with an English audio. Yeah, Men on a Mission, where they plan on robbing a military train full of gold, the 5-man army. There will be some Mel Gibson movies in this update. A couple of comedies I've not seen for many years. Bird on a Wire with Mel Gibson and Goldie Hawn. I haven't seen this one for many years, but I picked this one up. Dirt Cheap. And also another comedy, which I think he done this probably about 10 years or so later, What Women Want. I can't recall if I've seen this in full. I've seen bits of this, but yeah, Mel Gibson, decent comedy actor as well as a action and serious actor when he wants to be. What Women Want. And also from that trade package from Jace, Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2, the Ultimate Edition, and this Via Vision edition, where you get the theatrical cuts and unrated cuts of the movies, which is the sole reason why I wanted to get this one in a very nice set. It's a 4-disc set of Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2. I think previously I've only owned the DVD American editions. So yeah, Halloween 1 and 2, and this actually completes my Halloween collection on Blu-ray and on 4K. And part of that trade package, Jace did throw in this William Friedkin movie, Bug, which I don't know too much about this one. I think this one's kind of a indie horror movie. Obviously William Friedkin passed away, was it this year or last year? Great director, and this is a imprint title, which they're always nice to have, Bug. And the last Blu-ray, a movie I actually wanted to see at the cinema. I did have a limited release, The Alto Knights, a Barry Levinson movie, Robert De Niro in the gangster movie. I think it only played at my local cinema for a week. Yeah, Frank Costello and Vito Giovanazzi, 2 New York crime families who were friends. They go at it. Yeah, I mean, it was a huge box office bomb. I think the budget that they had was around about the 45 to 50 million budget, and I think it only pulled in $9 million at the box office. But nevertheless, I'm a huge fan of Robert De Niro, so I wanted to pick this one up and check out Robert De Niro, and probably could be one of his last gangster movies, I dare say. On to the 4Ks now, and more Robert De Niro movies I wanted to add to the collection. Mean Streets, I was very tempted in picking up that Second Sight release, and I think probably what decided it for me, while I'm not a huge fan of this movie, I do enjoy it. It's kind of like a more of a low budget gangster movie of kind of little Italy and New York, and I mean, on recent watches I have to like this movie a lot more since the first time I watched it. Obviously Harvey Keitel and Robert De Niro are in this movie, and this Criterion release does have the 4K. You do get a booklet with this as well, and as in most cases with Criterion, the Criterion collection, you get a stack of features. But yeah, while that Second Sight release is a fantastic release, I'm just happy with this release, a slimline edition of Mean Streets. Yeah, more Robert De Niro. I've been meaning to pick this one up on 4K. One of Robert De Niro's most iconic roles, of him playing the ex-Marine Vietnam vet turned New York late night cabbie, Travis Bickle. Yeah, in this Steelbook edition. Yeah, great movie this one. Obviously you get Jodie Foster in this one, and also Sybil Shepherd and Harvey Keitel appears in this movie again, and so I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The old cab driver who yeah, kind of the New York City vibe kind of turns him to like violent acts. So yeah, nice looking steelbook, and long awaited release on 4K, and it's been this one's been out for a while, and I think still available, this 4K steelbook of Taxi Driver, a great Martin Scorsese and Robert De Niro partnership to this movie. And another Robert De Niro movie. This one is another great one that doesn't get enough credit. Midnight Run, directed by Martin Brest, who directed the very first Beverly Hills Cop movie. And yeah, this one, Robert De Niro plays a bounty hunter. He goes after this accountant who works for the mafia in Charles Grodin, and this is the American release from Shout Select. And also on the run, who gets involved is another bounty hunter played by John Ashton, who was Taggart in Beverly Hills Cop. Great scenes with Robert De Niro and John Ashton. And also you've got the FBI, and also an old mob boss gets involved in this. But yeah, great movie this one. It's come in a 2-disc set. Yeah, really fun and action-packed movie this one, Midnight Run, a US release. And I picked this one up from Eureka High Noon. I do have the Blu-ray collector's edition, and I'm probably going to be doing a compare video on this 4K to the Blu-ray release put out by Eureka. I know Kino had put this great movie on 4K, I think sometime last year, but yeah, I'm looking forward to checking this one out. The classic 1950s western High Noon, starring Gary Cooper and Grace Kelly. And also another western on 4K, which I did do an unboxing of, The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, which I'm hearing now did get sold out, but I'm hearing that the last few copies have been sent from Arrow Video. I know a lot of people were waiting on whether they're going to get their 4K collector's editions of this great movie from Arrow Video. And what a set this movie, what a fantastic set it is, and Arrow Video certainly pulled out the stops on this one. So if anybody wants to see this in more full detail, just go back a video back on the channel. I did show this one in full depth, and yeah, for sure, one of the releases of the year. Not the best 4K transfer of the year, but they've really touched it up really, really nice. The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, the Arrow Video 4K collector's edition. And one of the big releases that Jace sent to us all the way from Australia in the video that I did do, which is a package from Jace. This beautiful imprint release of Sir Richard Attenborough's war epic, A Bridge Too Far, with a great cast of actors, and probably one of my favourite imprint releases that I've ever received. You do get several, yeah, there's 2 cuts in this movie. Yeah, outstanding work by Imprint, and they've got just announced the Halloween Steelbook collection 1 to 5 in the movies that they're going to be putting together in a kind of lit pumpkin release. So yeah, Bridge Too Far. Epic war movie, and look at that cast of actors. And you know, Arrow Video is my favourite label at the moment, but outside of the UK, I'd have to say Imprint are really releasing some great releases. Yeah, a beautiful set. Thank you, Jace, for sending this over to us in the UK. Another movie from the 70s, whatever you want to call this movie, Zombie or Zombie 2, Lucio Fulci's Zombie Flesh Eaters, as we called it in the UK, and with that original VHS cover that I remembered back in the day. And this is the 4K Arrow Collector's Edition on 4K. Now, I've got to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this movie compared to other zombie movies. I do respect it, and I think both editions have actually been sold out. You've got this one with the original artwork, the exclusive edition, and you also got the eyeball collector's edition as well. But yeah, it's a video nasty back in the day that I always remembered being absolutely mesmerized by looking at that cover. There's the Italian title, Zombie 2, and you get some movie cards in this. The only gripe about this movie was the silly shark scene, which I know a lot of people loved that scene. But Lucio Fulci did start off directing a few spaghetti westerns, well, one in the 60s anyway, starring Franco Nero, Massacre Time, and then he did do a couple of spaghetti westerns in the 70s. Yeah, like I say, it's not my favourite. There's the famous eyeball scene. It's not my personal zombie favourite. I do prefer others like Dawn of the Dead and Day of the Dead. And you do get alternative artwork, which is gives you a nice choice. While I'm at it, I might as well just show you these movie cards. One of the famous scenes on the tropical island. Yeah, some quite disturbing scenes in this movie. Obviously the eyeball scene is the big scene. There you have it. There's all the movie cards to this Arrow video release of Zombie Flesh Eaters. So nice release from Arrow Video, but I am still hoping that Day of the Dead will get a 4K release. Obviously that's been announced in the US on Screen Factory, but I do still have that window box edition of Day of the Dead from Arrow Video. So yeah, really hoping that 4K edition does come from Arrow Video. And we still have some more Arrow editions. One I was not expecting on the Arrow Video label, but Sylvester Stallone in Cobra, 1986 cop slasher movie. Always a personal favourite of mine. I mean, I know it's not a great movie, this trashy cop slasher movie. Getting a 4K release, you do get alternative artwork. I have checked out the transfer, and yeah, more than happy with the transfer. It just would have been really nice to have got those deleted scenes in a new sort of in a new movie. But I think that was asking a little bit too much. Obviously, you get Bridget Nielsen in this, who plays the model who comes under attack. She does witness this gang of psychopaths that are killing people off in Los Angeles. There is Stallone, Marion Cobretti. Yeah, nice release from Arrow Video, which I think is probably the only Stallone movie released on Arrow Video and on 4K as well. And also you get Andrew Robinson in this movie as well. He played obviously the main killer in Dirty Harry, the serial killer in that movie. And in this release you do get a poster, double-sided poster of these two shots. Obviously this one the more famous shot, and as I remembered, it was the poster shot back in the day when this movie did get released. Cobra. Yeah, big fan of Cobra. Yeah, Stallone had a great look, and that beautiful car that he had, Cobra, from the 1980s. Also another film from the 80s, the movie that he made straight after, the following year, 1987. He plays Lincoln Hawk, which has never had a Blu-ray release in the UK. This replaces my US Blu-ray release, and this has been released in the UK in a 4K Steelbook or a 4K Media Book. Stallone plays Lincoln Hawk, a truck driver who tries to win back his son, and then he enters this kind of world arm wrestling event. And yeah, I mean, it's a canon movie. It's a little bit silly at times, but I always had a soft spot for Over the Top. I mean, it's entertaining without being one of Stallone's best movies. Yeah, the arm wrestling scenes are great to watch. Over the Top on 4K and on Blu-ray for the first time in the UK. And another collector's edition, and actually I was going to do an unboxing of this, but when it came to filming it, I didn't realise as I opened it I wasn't filming, and I picked up the Lethal Weapon 4K collector's edition. Great movie this, directed by Richard Donner, starring Mel Gibson and Danny Glover, and what a beautiful set this is. Obviously everybody knows about this movie. Two cops with different backgrounds. It does come with that slip. Two cops with two different backgrounds. They got to go after a gang of drug smugglers. Still waiting to hear the official news if they are going to be doing this Lethal Weapon 5 movie, which I am really not too sure if they will be a Lethal Weapon 5, and I'll give you my reasons. Obviously that was a shot of the them at the shooting range. Big box office hit this movie was, and in this release you do get some nice extras, which I'll quickly show. You get a poster and you get some movie cards. Japanese poster of Lethal Weapon. Obviously you get the original poster, and you get some movie cards. I think these are double-sided as well. Yep, movies offset. Yep, offset. Yeah, I love all the Lethal Weapon movies. Gary Busey there. Personally, I think the second one's my favourite. There is Danny Glover. Another nice set put out from Warner Brothers, and just as I remembered, you do get the Lethal Weapon director's cut. And yeah, I gotta be honest, when checking it out, I did not realise when it came to the scene, especially with the scene with the sniper, that it was the director's cut, which I've never seen before. So yeah, It definitely wasn't the one that I watched at my local cinema, Lethal Weapon, on 4K. Let's hope that we get the other movies on 4K as well. The next movie, another great movie, Robert Zemeckis' Forrest Gump. The man from Alabama with the IQ of was it 75 or 175? Yeah, I mean, this movie when it came out was a huge box office hit. And this 30th anniversary, you got that life is like a box of chocolates, and this does come with a bit of a booklet actually. Yeah, this insert of photos. Yeah, great movie. One of my favourite Tom Hanks performances. Run, Forrest, run. Who would have thought Tom Hanks, after his early part of his career being a comedy actor, would become a serious actor? Even though this is kind of like it's a comedy drama, a drama with comedy elements. Great movie, Forrest Gump. And the last Arrow Video edition is The Long Kiss Goodnight, and I gotta confess, never did see this movie back in the 90s. Not a huge Gina Davis fan, but wanted to get this one because it's a Samuel L. Jackson movie that I never got around to watching. It does come with the booklet on 4K as well. The Long Kiss Goodnight. Guys, please let me know your thoughts on this one. Directed by Renny Harlin, who was a great director, directing Cliffhanger and my second favourite Die Hard movie, Die Hard 2. So yeah, definitely needed to check this movie out. Just two more additions also from that package from Australia, this Terrifier 4K free movie set, which is actually the Art Attack collection, which I will be doing an unboxing of this because it'll make this update too damn long, and it's got many extras, but yeah, really looking forward to opening this bad boy up. I've only seen the first Terrifier movie. I really did enjoy that. So yeah, what a set this is. The Art Attack collection of all three Terrifier movies. Definitely will be unboxing that in a video. I haven't seen anybody's unboxings. And the last movie, which actually is, as of present, my favourite movie of the year, Ryan Coogler's Sinners movie. It's kind of like a period piece, musical dash horror, all those elements rolled into one, starring Michael B. Jordan. And this is actually the HMV Steelbook 4K exclusive, which got sold out, and I'm sorry to say that I had to pay a little bit extra to get this, but it was a movie that I did watch in one of my community meetups up north and thoroughly enjoyed. Michael B. Jordan, fantastic in a double role, Sinners. So guys, definitely do grab a copy of Sinners, and if you can grab a copy of this for a decent price, then do so, because it's a great movie and movie of the year so far. So that is everything that I've picked up in the summer months of June, July and August. The next video is actually going to be a community meetup that I had over the August bank holiday, and I did pick up some movie titles there, but I wanted to keep that in a separate video. So guys, let me know what you thought of all those titles that I picked up in the last 3 months. Quite a bit in collector's editions, and a very expensive month also. And I almost forgot, if you guys didn't see, I also went to the London Movie Comic Con, where I did meet Danny Glover, and Mel Gibson, and had a signed photo of Martin Riggs - Mel Gibson. So yeah, very expensive few summer months. So I thought I'd just add those because there were a few Mel Gibson titles that I picked up in this update. So guys, hope all is well out there, and as always, keep watching and talking movies and keep physical media alive, because it's not going away and it's definitely not dying. Till next video, take care.
Go ahead, make my day.